Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/Wondery.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Get ready to enjoy the best podcast of your life on The Courtney Show podcast, fueled by Salt and Smoke.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. We are going to start the show by going through all the counts.
I'm going to break down each of the 30, what is it? 34 counts?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm just kidding. We are your escape from all things.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
We are your escape for all things political.
Somebody's going to have to move to China.
So yeah, I told these guys when I came in this morning, I'm just not in the mood today. Usually Fridays, I work from home. I bring all my stuff home and prep, do all that from home. And then when I get here like at, 5:30. Feels like even though I'm getting up around the same time, I have coffee at home.
Sure.
I just enjoy my morning a little more at home. And I was not in the mood to even do that. I was like, got up a little later than I normally do. Got in here later. Didn't do any prep from home. Didn't have coffee at home.
Where'd you have had coffee?
I had coffee when I got here.
Oh, okay.
I had coffee when I got here. And that's what I usually do. I never have coffee at home.
But some days, the very few days that you prep from home,
Fridays,
you've done that before.
I have coffee.
Yeah.
I have coffee at home. 1 cup.
1 cup.
1 cup. I didn't even do that. I'm like,
Today might be chaos.
I have no idea what's going to happen.
Beautiful
All I know
chaos.
is that we have booked for the show. It's our second mascot in as many weeks.
Wait, who is it?
You know who it is.
It's Louie.
It's Louie.
So we get everybody's having him on this morning, and I'm like, but Louie doesn't talk. Like, I understand with Garfield when I booked that, I had a whole plan.
Yeah,
that was a plan.
Yeah.
And
I think somebody's talking for him.
Yeah, I believe it's Chris Kerber.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Chris Kerber's coming in.
That'll be fun.
Because the Blues are having a trivia night upcoming. It's their first ever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you can't be in the Midwest and a company and not have a trivia night.
Is that true?
Are you even in St. Louis?
Are you even a company?
I mean, they raffle. They do the 50-50. I mean, they know what we're about.
Yeah.
So he's going to come in, and I have a feeling it's going to be a giant cluster.
Because somebody's going to have to speak for this for Louie.
Yeah, but I think Louie has. The reason I say it's a cluster is because Louie doesn't talk. Chris Kerber talks a lot. Mm-hmm. I mean, he can talk. He's a sports radio guy.
Right.
He's great. He's so great.
You just give him a topic and then he just can go
good.
off.
He's supposed to make his rounds all the way up and down the hall. Uh-huh. And there are very small windows of time for each show. It ain't going to happen.
It's not going to happen?
It ain't going to happen.
What about this is good for us?
Well, it's just our partner at our sister station.
Oh, okay.
And, it's kind of a cool thing.
We love Louie.
Yeah.
Kerber's great.
He is. He's great. He's incredible. We used to have him on a lot at the old place.
Not when I was there.
Nah, it was prior.
Yeah.
When we still had the Blues.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, him and Tom Ackerman, they can talk about it. They can talk.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. I love sports radio. I listen to sports radio more than like anything else. And those guys are filling time.
Yeah, they have no music.
Yeah.
They have limited commercials. So I understand. It's a different. We're like, we got to play the hits from the 70s and 80s and some 90s and maybe the 2000s.
And we got to hit them with the, did your maid have to do that sort of thing.
We've got jokes.
Sick burns. Sick burns.
Sick burns. We got to do the sick burns.
That's right.
Big part of what we do.
Hey, you remind me of McGruff.
Haley is here again today. How you feeling, Haley? How's your voice?
It's a lot better. It's still a little.
Tell your voice.
I don't think so.
No, I think it's a little better. It feels less scratchy.
I think
to
it's
me.
scratchier.
I think that may be because I'm so tired.
Are you? Did you get no sleep again?
I did. It's same thing. I just didn't want to get
Yes,
in bed.
it's just
I
that-
was like glued into it.
Do you think it's like that Friday of a short work week for some people where you're like, I don't know, maybe you looked too forward to the short work week and it finally got here and you're like,
Snaps you up.
yeah, I don't know.
I think that's accurate. It's also, in my case, could be the extraordinarily loud baby sleeping 4 feet from my head.
No, I don't think that has anything to do with it.
I would like to hear the noises. Can you record the baby?
I should.
Yes.
I will.
Okay, because you say that not up crying through the night, but
No.
just a loud baby.
He's just like he's just figuring out how to make sounds or something, I guess. I don't know. But
So you're saying this would not make a good sleep sound on a machine?
No.
So it sounds like Jack should get into sports radio.
Yeah, he can fill time.
I'm just telling you, this is supposed to happen at like 9:15, I think.
Yeah, you just don't think.
You know what? If I will be proven wrong, I'm sure, and I'm fine with that. But I don't see it.
That's great.
I
hope you're right.
It is there's a lot of stations up and down the hall,
Yeah.
and there's going to be.
But we're third, right? Do you think?
Oh, I have it. I have the schedule.
Ooh, schedules.
Yes, I have the schedule, so I'll have to look at that. I don't think we're third. We might be third. I don't
We're
know.
Number 3.
We're number 3. I did want to mention this. Did you know that we were a finalist for the best radio show in Missouri at the Missouri Broadcasters Award?
No idea.
We didn't win?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know when it is.
but we're finalists?
We're a finalist, and Marty had to go because we're up for it, and some other awards that other.
Is it this weekend?
It is.
Oh.
But I had
know
no
what we submitted?
No idea. I don't even know who submitted.
Yeah,
It wasn't me.
Who knows?
I don't know. We won it the first year.
Yeah, the first year we smashed them.
Yeah,
That's great.
we did.
I don't know if we've even submitted every year.
I think we have.
We have?
Mm-hmm.
News to me.
Yeah,
News talk to me.
I did not submit. It's somebody else. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. And that A-list thing's going on. We're right now playing defense so other people don't win.
Yeah,
we
don't
want to
care
win it so other people don't win.
That's true.
Have we even mentioned it?
No, hardly. I think maybe
St.
when.
Louis Magazine A-list awards, get on there and vote for us so that other people don't win.
Yes. I mean, it's one of those.
Right, yeah. But
'Cause we
it's
won
basically
nothing
the people
like-
that promote it the most are probably going to win.
Probably. I see people sharing it every single day on Facebook and social media.
For other stations.
Yeah. And it's because you can vote once a day for all the things.
Oh, wow.
And so that's why people are better at it than us.
Yeah.
And better at promoting. We're not great at promoting it.
Well, you're not great at promoting even one thing.
No. I mean,
What's the best thing we've ever promoted?
Laughs at the Lincoln, I think we do a good job.
Oh, yeah.
Teaser.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I think with our donut thing, we did a pretty good job where we'd be.
Okay.
The pizza thing,
Pizza thing?
we could be better.
Yeah.
Sold a lot of tickets for Can You Feel the Punk tonight. I feel like we all
Yeah,
we
you
all
were
came
really
together
you
for
were
that.
really the spearhead in that one. But yeah, we're not great. That's not our.
But get on that A-list, St. Louis Magazine. It's on their website.
Yes,
Throw your boys a vote.
stlmag.com, something like
I
that.
think so.
Great people over at St. Louis Magazine.
Great.
Fine magazine
Quality,
too.
high caliber individuals.
One of the finest publications.
Agreed.
I think that doesn't.
It
Kissing
doesn't
up to
help.
them doesn't help.
I know, but I want them to know they're important to me.
But they're not.
They're important-ish. It's a really nice looking magazine.
Yeah. You know what's important to me? Those people that vote every day.
Oh yeah, the most.
Yep.
The most. Okay, so tell me about your days yesterday.
Oh, man. It was good. What did I do yesterday? Oh, man. Pizza parties? We got to really think hard about Ferrado's. I had just a lovely evening on the Ferrado's patio last night. Just
Oh,
great.
that patio's great.
Great pizza, incredible patio. We get a night
What's Ferrado's? Have I been there?
pizza. It is at
in Rock Hill.
Manchester and McKnight. It is in Rock Hill. It has been there forever
How
and
do you
ever and
spell
ever.
it? Ferrado's. Got it. Hold on.
Man,
Oh,
it's
here it
good.
is.
The pizza is good. The pasta is good. The hang is good. It's awesome. But if we get a night like last night, on a night we're doing a broadcast there,
Game over?
it's going to be tough to beat.
You really been doing the outside hangs lately.
You got to this time of year.
Yes.
Thank you.
Doesn't last forever.
I know you are right, and I have not. I have not taken advantage of the patio hang because
Every evening is perfect.
it's just Nick was playing subbed for a golf league last night, so I was just at home alone.
It's also like I'm not outside during the day at all. So if we do have a little opportunity to be outside, and usually it's kind of for dinner before bedtime, we're taking it.
And the cicadas are kind of waning.
Yeah, did you hear that? Butterfly House reported that
What's Butterfly House?
the Butterfly House that
Forest Park.
yeah, is it? No, it's not in Forest Park.
Oh, the butterfly.
The Butterfly House.
Oh, you
What
should.
am I thinking of?
The jewel box.
Yeah,
It's got butterflies in it, right?
I don't know.
think so.
In a lot of ways, it's a butterfly house.
Anyway, they're the insect.
Experts.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I guess the peak has come
Has
and
passed,
gone, but you'll still see them
Yeah.
here and there.
But it is. I've noticed that it's gone down.
Does this Ferrado's? Is it St. Louis style?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right.
yeah.
Well, I mean, people have to submit
It'd be a good one for my neck of the woods.
like Central.
Yeah. Benny's and Ferrado's
Are your two picks
for this thing. Yes.
Well, we'll have to. We have to talk to the owners. That all has to be worked out. But we did have a fun little pleasant surprise when we came in this morning, and it's our giveaway item.
Yeah,
yeah.
The 106.5 The Arch cups have come in.
We can say what they are, right?
Yeah.
They're like old school style. I always associate them with Pizza Hut. Those red cups you'd get at pizza places. Only they say The Courtney Show and 106.5 The Arch. And we're going to have them to give away.
Yeah.
If you come to these pizza party broadcasts, which hopefully we'll be announcing
It's
soon.
like one of those cups that you are putting that in your cabinet, and you're excited about having it.
And it'll be there for 30 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of Pizza Huts and Pantera's because Pantera's still has them.
And you can taste the fountain soda.
Yes.
Even just holding this
Uh-huh.
thing. Feels really, really good. So we'll have these at the pizza broadcasts.
They're good. They're great. I'm excited about those.
Yeah.
Chris, what did you do? Did you spend some patio time?
No, I did. Oh, yeah, I did actually. I went to the Drunken Fish in Central West End. That was lovely. We ate outside, which was really nice. And then earlier in the day, Nikki and I went and did. It was the first time in, I don't know, maybe a long time. Well, actually, no, we did hot yoga like a week ago, but we did a Pilates class together, and boy, I barely survived.
Really?
Yeah, because it's all this core work, and I think everybody knows I've got the weakest core in 6 states, and I was in trouble.
Really?
The whole time.
Since
It's on a machine.
I know she's been going though.
She is a machine.
But so you should have been doing stuff that was maybe not as advanced as her.
Well, it's a class that you just do what the class is doing.
Oh.
And they're telling you all these things to do. And the person running the class was great. And it's on one of these machines, and there's pulleys, and there's levers, and there's all these things, and things move. And I basically couldn't do most of it. Anything to do with legs, I was good. Things with arms, I was fine. And anything with core, I was like, I'm toast.
What's the deal with your core?
I've got the worst core in the world.
You're just not.
Yeah, a guy
Horrible
told him
core.
that. Somebody told him that.
3 people told me that. All my physical therapists have, apropos of nothing, brought up, he's like, you've got one of the worst cores I've ever seen.
Just not a lot of muscle?
Just
No
not
strength.
stable. No strength.
No strength.
No willpower. No heart.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Bad
it's
core.
kind of impressive. 3 physical
Yes,
therapists?
yes.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I think so too. See, Haley gets
That's like
it.
a feather in your cap.
It's a feather in my cap for sure. And then at night, glaze in. Oh, and then the other thing that was kind of fun, we got news, and there's a Deadline article, which is like,
I saw it.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Nikki has set streaming records for a comedy special on HBO. and it's one of their best. It's one of their most successful specials ever.
I screenshot it. See?
Yes, Someday You'll Die sets streaming record for HBO. So
That's crazy.
It's pretty amazing. They were, they sent an email out yesterday or 2 days ago, and then they released the information yesterday that it's been a big deal for them.
How exciting!
It's great. And then that deadline goes out, and everybody in television sees it. So I'm getting texts from people I haven't heard from in years, being like, "Congratulations, tell Nikki all this." And so it's been like a fun 24 hours. But people really seem to like the special.
I'm so happy for her.
And it's still crushing it. It's still on all the HBO rankings.
And they say that this will be their most successful special ever on HBO. So.
Bananas. Like it'll affect decisions that HBO makes in the future about comedy, programming, everything else. I mean, that's wild. Something that they made. It's cool.
Yeah, and it's like, sure, the comedy's fine, but the production value.
Yeah, they went on and on. And
that's really what people are talking about.
I thought Deadline did a great job of diving into how warm the audience was from the beginning.
As the warm-up.
Tim did warm up.
Uh-huh.
They were warm.
The warm-up thing, that is kind of a funny story. Nikki, for months, was like, I'm going to do my own warm-up. I'm going to do my own warm-up. And then we got to the show, and there was just so much going on. She had to take photos. She had to be with all these people. And she's like, get Tim out there. He's doing the warm-up. And this is maybe 20 minutes before he had to go out, and he just went out and did it and smashed it twice.
I would have died. That sounds terrible.
He was unfazed, too.
I knew because I knew to be ready.
He was completely unfazed. I was a mess. I was like, I'm sorry to ask you to do this. And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Oh, that sounds like a living hell to me.
It was just a few minutes, and it was. I was prepared to do that out there, so it was not a big deal.
It was crazy. And then Nikki and I were debating all the things we should watch last night. And
you watched nothing?
No.
Did you watch Six Pack?
No, God, I wish. No, I'm going to have to do that. I don't know if I'm going to put Nikki through that. That's going to be when she goes out of town next weekend.
Okay.
I've already got a plan for it in my head.
She doesn't love Kenny like you do?
Does she not like does she care about Goonies, like that kind of 80s?
Yeah.
Does she like Diane Lane?
I bet she'd like Diane Lane. I think she's in a big rom-com kick right now. She wants...
Well, you need to watch Crazy Stupid Love then.
Okay. I think she would like to do that.
I think it is top tier rom-com.
Okay.
Is it a When Harry Met Sally? It's a different thing.
That's
it's
what
funnier.
She wanted You Got Mail last night, and I dragged my heels just enough, not on purpose. I think I said, and I recognized as soon as I said it, that's not the right answer. If you want to.
You want.
And in fairness, part of the reason you were dragging your heels is because your core is so weak.
Yeah, that's
There's nothing to hold them up.
I am so sore today. I'm hurting.
So what did you watch?
So we're just sort of, we're both hemming and hawing a bit on the whole thing. And she turned something on while I wasn't aware. And it was like flashy and futuristic. And it turned out it was Atlas.
Oh, no.
So she didn't want to watch it at all. But as a joke, she turned it on. And then, I don't know, 20 minutes into it, she was like, hey, I want to show you something. Which, she connects her phone to the TV and shows videos. And then we never went back to Atlas. We ended up watching music videos.
I feel like it was more of a joke.
It was a joke. It was a great joke.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really good joke. And then we watched music videos for like an hour.
What kind?
We would just put on music videos. So I turned on like that Kylie Minogue video where there's like the camera does the exact same move like 4 or 5 times and then she gets repeated. A bunch of Michelle Gondry things, music videos of her friends.
Who's Michelle Gondry?
Oh, come on. French director.
He's a French, he started doing, did he do Spotless Mind? I don't know.
Eternal Sunshine.
That's one of my favorites.
I don't know if he did that, but
I think that's Gondry.
He
you
does
gotta
a bunch
just call him Gondry.
Is that Gondry? He does a bunch of crazy, cool music videos.
Oh, okay.
He might have done that's Spike Jonze. He did.
Yeah, Eternal Sunshine.
He did that one. Yeah,
Oh,
he's just
well.
really
Love
creative
it.
and offbeat and wackadoo. I think he did. What's the Lego one?
Fell in Love with a Girl, White Stripes.
Yeah, White Stripes.
Oh, okay.
That thing has Gondry written all over it.
That's thoroughly
Gondry.
It's Gondry.
It's Gondry.
Vintage Gondry.
So it's a fun time. If anybody wants a good time with their significant other, trade music videos for an hour.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Time. Yeah. Oh, I like this one.
Did you
like
pull
this
up the creepy one?
What creepy one?
You know,
I'm a
Benny
creep.
Mardones.
No, I didn't put that one up. But we watched Bjork's "Oh So Quiet." which is really
Oh,
good.
God, yeah.
Gondry might have done that too, no joke.
I think that makes sense. And then we didn't get. I love the Christopher Walken weapon of choice.
Oh, man, Fatboy Slim.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, incredible.
That was awesome.
We watched Hacks is over. The finale came.
I don't know. I have the second episode from last week still to watch, and then the 2 from this week.
Loved it. I love this season. Great.
I didn't love the Christmas episode all that much, but I loved the one before that.
Yeah.
Or the 2 before that.
The
I
2.
loved them all.
Yeah.
But man, I love Jean Smart, and I love that, what's her name? Hannah.
Einbinder.
Eva.
I thought the whole season was a win. They wrapped it up nicely. It was shorter than I would. I was at 8 episodes? 9 episodes?
Is it always that?
I have no idea. But I liked it. It was
All
great.
right. Well, we do have a lot of stuff to get to today, and of course, we're already behind because that's what we like to do this first break. You're lucky.
We're getting core exercise recommendations.
Okay, you're lucky you're doing this to Chris and not Brando.
Also, text in your favorite Gondry video.
Please
Gondry.
don't.
Gondry.
We've got tickets for Sarah McLachlan, Hootie and the Blowfish. I mean, that's tomorrow night, people. That is in the 7 and 8 o'clock hours, like we mentioned earlier. Louie will be in. You'll go to our social media to see the pics for that because that's really all. He's not going to be talking, but Chris Kerber will. And they'll be talking about this trivia night. But besides that, we've got Randos and we've got Hollywood Outsider. That's coming up next. If you guys want to text the show, the Cheney Window and Door text line is 314-669-4665.
Hi, I'm Mark Cantor. My law firm is Cantor Injury Law. Honor, integrity, loyalty, faith, and family are the principles and the foundation of Cantor Injury Law, and why we get justice for the injured and can win you the big bucks. If you have been in a car accident, truck accident, boating, or ATV crash, or even had a dog bite, please call Cantor Injury Law, 314-628-9999. There is no fee unless you win. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
Oh, hey, this is Tom from Salt and Smoke. I like this podcast because it's made by real people who bring their own take on what's doing. Makes my day a little nicer to hear them talk. That's kind of what we try to do at Salt and Smoke. Real food from scratch, made the way we think is best to make your day have a little more flavor. Find your bestie at saltandsmokebbq.com. Oh, and Chris isn't that funny.
Rakuten is the smartest way to save money when you shop because you earn cash back at over 3,500 stores. Fashion, beauty, electronics, home essentials, travel, dining, concert tickets, and more. Your favorite stores like Lowe's, Levi's, and Nike pay Rakuten to send them shoppers. And Rakuten then passes on a part of that payment to its members as cash back. You're already shopping at your favorite stores. Why not save while you're doing it? It's a no-brainer. Membership is free and easy to sign up. Get the Rakuten app now and join the 17 million members who are already saving. Cashback rates change daily. See Rakuten.com for details. That's Rakuten. Your cash back really adds up.
Outsider on 106.5 The Arch.
Hollywood Outsider. Brando was out. He's in Florida. I think he'll be back Monday.
I believe so.
Do you think that's
Right,
right?
Haley? You're not scheduled for Monday, are
I
you?
am scheduled for Monday.
Oh, all right.
Here?
Yes.
On the show?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This just in.
Party
Brando
time with Haley.
Back Tuesday.
Tuesday? But Tuesday now.
No, not Tuesday.
Not Tuesday.
Wednesday?
All right.
Well, I mean, I think it took them like 20-something hours to get there.
That is wild.
Doesn't that sound awful?
That does sound wild. Hey, but good news. Silver lining. More of the crime dog. All right, we got some Hollywood stories for you here. Lenny Kravitz says that he's been celibate for 9 years and he will remain so until he meets the right woman.
That is just not a headline I thought I'd hear today. I
saw it yesterday and I was like, really?
Really?
I have a lot of mixed emotions.
Do you believe
Lenny Kravitz?
I don't believe it.
I don't know.
These people are
He's
so
looking
full
better
of
than he's ever looked.
He says it's a spiritual thing, and he didn't like the player he became after his marriage to Lisa Bonet. He says his dad became right after his marriage to Lisa Bonet. He became more like his dad. He was becoming a player. He didn't like it. He didn't want to be that guy. He had to tackle it. It took him years.
Wow.
So he's taking responsibility. He says
Can you imagine being that first woman?
Not letting it to be like, oh,
me. That's right, people. I'm the one that got him to break.
Well, I was thinking the first person for him to not be with would be like, oh, man.
Come on, man.
Lenny's into me. I've been into him since I was young. And now he's out.
It's not going to go my way.
Ice-T weighed in, apparently. He said, beep that journey. That's weird to me.
Somebody's like, can we get Ice-T to comment on this?
Oh my gosh, really? That's very funny.
You got to get Ice-T's opinion.
I think from now on, we should just get opinions from weird people for every story.
I agree.
If you're a publication, get the most outlandish person to comment on the stories.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Remember at MTV, we'd go cover red carpet stuff, or whether it was movie premieres or fashion things, and you would, have the list of people and what you wanted to ask them, right? And so a lot of them were associated with the movie. You're supposed to ask them about the movie, but a lot of them were just celebrities who were there or whatever. And you had whatever stories you were working on, and they'd be like, just ask this person. So you would just be out of nowhere asking them about something that MTV was working on, that like I had no context for, they had no context for.
But you knew upcoming you were going to use that.
We're looking for a 7-second clip from somebody saying something, but they're just so like shocked when you ask them out of nowhere. But I think we need more of that.
I do too.
Did you ever see that video of Lenny Kravitz working out in rock star attire?
In leather?
Yes.
It's hilarious.
It's so funny.
I'm
but
just
it's also
trying to picture him in like Adidas shorts and a t-shirt.
Lululemon. And I thank God we didn't have to see that.
Because I think it would just be weird.
And the fact that he knows that we should never see him like that is brilliant.
It'd be like Madonna wearing what I have on today.
Yeah. You just think this is not
Madonna. Has she ever worn jeans like since the 80s?
Probably not.
I don't know.
She's a material girl.
During Nikki and I were watching something where Madonna was featured like on a red carpet or something. And she was amazing.
Yeah.
Back in her heyday when she
really was.
She was something special. Speaking of Madonna, a fan is suing her because for a variety of reasons, but it's related to her latest tour. So a guy named Justin LePelez filed a class action lawsuit in California claiming that Madonna and Live Nation tricked customers into buying expensive tickets by purposely and deceptively withholding information. He says Madonna didn't tell concert goers that her shows wouldn't start on time. They also didn't mention how hot and uncomfortable the temperatures would be during the shows, or the fact that she would lip sync much of the songs. And they've said they did not expect to be subjected to, quote, pornography without warning, including topless women simulating some stuff.
You got to know
that
what
about
you're going to get. That part is crazy.
Yeah.
The lip syncing thing. I mean, I saw some clips, and it's like it sounds just like the track.
Right. Yes. Right. Yeah, the least she could have done is performed it live and then play that back. But it's also,
that's what you're getting now.
People are going to Taylor Swift dance parties where they just play the music. And Madonna, I think I would go to a Madonna thing where you just heard a bunch of Madonna music and had a grand old time. And the fact that she's there having a good time too.
Like punk rock Madonna? Would you be interested
Punk rock
in
Madonna.
like
I would do punk rock Madonna. She's so many hits.
So many.
Think about the hits.
So many hits.
Name one hit.
Vogue. Borderline. Lucky Star.
Let's let Crime Dog do it.
You know what I mean?
All I know is Material Girl off the top of my head.
There you go. It's a solid track. Did
What about you,
Ice-T weigh in on that one?
Cherish.
Oh, La Isla Bonita.
Oh, I love
Anybody?
that one. Love it.
Any takers?
Love it.
How does that one go?
Tropical and island breeze. This is where I long to be.
This is where I long to be.
La Isla Bonita.
I also like the Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. That's a good one. Sofia Vergara wants to get all the plastic surgery she can. She says if she had more downtime, she would have done more stuff already. Quote, because I'm in front of the camera. It's not like I can do something, then sit in the house recuperating for weeks.
She's in a new campaign for some hair care product, and she's been doing some stuff.
Oh, really?
Is it obvious?
Yeah.
Is it not good?
I just think she's so pretty. Like, I don't like when their faces change.
How old is she?
She's got to be in her, 50s.
She's 51.
Yeah.
She's 51. So in the meantime, instead of doing surgery, she says...
Fillers.
She says she doesn't use fillers.
Oh, really?
She says she religiously uses SPF. She also does Botox.
That's
in her neck and around her eyes, but she does not do fillers. She says because fillers...
I think she's doing something, man.
Filler does good when you're really young and want a little bit more cheeks or to plump your lips up. But at my age, it's going to make you look like you've gotten more work done.
You know, she's a natural blonde.
Is she really? Mm-hmm. That seems surprising.
It is, isn't it?
Crazy.
She just looks like she's a brunette.
Yeah, that's really surprising that she would do that.
Did Ice-T weigh in on that one? Or?
I don't think he did.
Darn it.
And I'm not going to do a voice. There's some new music out from Crowded House, which is kind of exciting.
I know. I tried to go online and see if I could pull up some kind of single, and I couldn't. I love Crowded House.
Yeah, they've got some great songs. They've got some great songs that you've never heard. But their album's called Gravity Stars. Maya Hawke has released her third album.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
It's called Chaos Angels. She's the daughter of Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman. Willie Nelson, new song, 75th album.
No.
Called The Border. Yeah.
Haley, have you ever listened to Maya Hawke? Is she good? I see stuff all the time.
She's pretty good. I don't keep up with
I really
her
like
music,
her.
but she's pretty good.
Okay.
That other guy from Stranger Things is pretty good.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
DGL.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's so good.
Joe Keery. Yeah.
He had a song I was like, whoa, who sings this?
Yeah, he's good.
I looked it up, and it was that guy.
I
great
like
in Fargo,
him.
too.
He has yet to not, everything he's done, I've liked.
Yeah, he's good.
Who?
That Joe.
Yeah,
Keery.
he's been great.
He's great.
The other thing about that song, Chicago just works for songs, and it drives me crazy. I love Chicago, but I also, we're competitive with Chicago in some ways. But it just stinks that they have so many songs about them because Chicago just rolls off.
Just like California, yeah.
Yeah, California rolls off the tongue so perfectly, and St. Louis just doesn't.
No.
It just doesn't have the same vibe. But maybe
No.
Ludo can do something about that.
You got to say it's St. Louis, like Nelly and Chuck Berry.
Yeah, that kind of helps, doesn't it? Then Tim, Emma will like this, and you too, I guess. Ben Platt's got a new album out called Honey Mine.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Ben Platt is, I think
is
even
so
Ben
funny.
Platt fans will feel the same way. He's got to be the least cool thing on the planet.
That is so funny that he has an album out today after our whole discussion about him yesterday.
It's he's so talented, but it's like, dude.
He doesn't know what to do with it, I feel like.
Yes. He's
His
following
dad
where
should give
he's
him some pointers.
inspired, and that's great, but man.
I have Crowded House.
Honey Mine.
New Crowded House?
Are you going to play a little snippet?
You want to hear it?
Finn Brothers.
Can we hear an ad first?
No, I already
kidding.
went past the ad. Okay, this is the Howl. And I guess maybe it's the first single. Here we go.
Talking about circles in the sand? Mm-hmm. I like songs about circles in the sand.
I like any song about sand.
It's the opposite of Anakin
It sounds
Skywalker.
good.
Yeah, I'd give this album a spin for sure.
I'll take 3 of them.
By the way, yesterday, you can pull it down, Haley. Yesterday, Nathaniel Rateliff released his song, the video for Heartless, that he shot in downtown Belleville.
Oh, cool.
Really?
I
So
watched
that's
it.
out?
It's really good. It's it's like all the old houses, and it looks like it's set in like the
Anywhere America?
70s, 80s, like yeah,
Is that it's on the
with
blog?
kids riding their. I'll put it on the blog today.
Okay, cool.
And
Yeah, I
they
wanna see
thanks
that.
the city of Belleville, and
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's pretty nice. All right, we got best things I saw yesterday, food court, and Throwback Live coming up right here on the Courtney Show.
All right, let's get a look at your traffic with the Crime Dog.
Crime Dog.
Traffic is. It's the last thing I was expecting.
Me too.
First Kravitz is celibate, now Courtney's barking.
Traffic is fine, and it's brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto. Schedule your appointment today at CarX.com.
The Courtney Show.
Can't wait to show my friends today. Best thing I saw yesterday.
Well, one of the best things I saw was the info that we talked about at the beginning of the show. Nikki Glaser, Someday You'll Die, sets streaming record for HBO. I want to mention it again because it's so cool. Does she read her comments on her Instagram page?
I didn't think she probably doesn't.
I didn't think she did. I wouldn't, but I wrote something.
Oh, you did? What'd you
I could
write?
have texted her, but I was like, no, I'll put it up here. I don't know. Like, I'm so proud of you. Like I had anything to do with it. All right. So then navigating all the nastiness that was going around yesterday on social media, I did find this and it made me laugh from at Skullman. I don't know. At Skull Mandible. All right. Most cutting thing you can say is, who's this clown? Because it implies they're A, a clown, and B, not even one of the better known clowns. I don't know. It made me laugh. All right, Haley, what about you?
I saw this tweet. It was like, what do you think it's like to be a pet? Things just happen to you for no explainable reason. Now you're being lifted into the air. Now you're being scolded for urinating. Now you're wearing a hat and there's a cake on fire in front of you. What can you do?
Oh, yeah, I did send myself a funny video. I'll put it on the blog today of a woman that had like a camera in her house, and she gave whoever was putting in new floors for her, she gave him a key, and the motion sensor went off, and it was just this guy playing with her dog, like having the best time with her dog. At one point, doing the tug of war, but he had the toy in his mouth, and the dog had the toy in his mouth.
God.
It's very funny.
Oh my God.
I'll put that on the blog. All right, Tim, what about you?
Just a couple of quick hits right here. I'm never going to get sick of the Pete Davidson photoshopped with whatever. So it's yesterday. It's Pete Davidson holding hands with Melania Trump. It's seconds after the murder.
I can't believe how quickly people come up with funny things after some big news event happens.
Some of them are ready to go. In fact, some of the jokes had this in my drafts, for
either
verdict
scenario.
Stuff. Yeah, it was pretty funny. And then there's pictures we talked about it yesterday in randos. Have you seen pictures of the balloons that North Korea is sending over to South Korea? The trash balloons. It just makes it that much funnier. It is 2 enormous balloons that are just cruising these things over, and then at the bottom, it's just like a regular old hefty bag of trash, like you just took it out of your kitchen. Yes.
So it's really just trash bags.
Yes, just 150 of them, which is in the grand scheme of things like...
That's kind of funnier, though, to be honest. I mean, North Korea is obviously terrible.
Yeah.
But it's like,
but
if
there's
they're-
something that's funny.
If they're putting a little effort into doing something as benign as that, it's time they're not putting into, killing people. Horrible atrocities.
Yes.
This I liked because anything that takes a shot at Gwyneth Paltrow, I'm a fan of. Shot at Gwyneth that obviously she posted with her Flow alkaline water, and then there's a big thing of lemons there, and it says, reading that Gwyneth Paltrow's clean beauty regime she starts every day with a refreshing glass of alkaline water plus a spritz of lemon. And then in parentheses it says, which makes the alkaline water no longer alkaline and highlights the magnificent level of stuff that people will swallow.
Oh,
from
really? Is that right?
Yeah, I had no idea.
I
about
wouldn't
that,
have
but
known.
I do find it interesting. So really, you learned something through my
I did.
best things
That's pretty
today.
good.
But if somebody said that, I'd be like, oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, I would have no idea.
Yeah, the Nikki thing is the best thing I saw yesterday, so that's pretty exciting. The best thing I saw this morning, I walked to my car. Nothing was missing, but I walked to my car and my door was open.
Oh, that was yesterday?
That was this morning. I walked.
Oh, this morning?
This morning,
man.
I just...
My garage door was open this morning.
It was?
I just left my car door open.
How do you just walk out of your car?
I just walked out of my car and kept walking.
What about your life?
I just kept going.
Watch that, listen to some Gandhi videos.
I've told you the story about Nick's dad, how disciplined he was and how, he was very health conscious and would never cheat.
Conscience.
Thank you. He would never cheat on his diet. Well, they were at the Lake of the Ozarks. They had a place there. And there was the talk of, we're going to stop at Big Boy's on the way home.
Yeah.
So, Nick said the whole weekend he was in a hurry, just in a hurry and just not right. And then on the way, so they leave. They left early. They go to Big Boy's on the way home, and he is driving 100 miles an hour to get there. And they go and he eats all his Big Boy's fried chicken. It's fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And they come out to the car. The door is open and the car is still running.
He couldn't wait to get into Big Boy.
I guess they were lucky he put it in park.
How old was Nick?
He was probably in his teens or 20s or something.
And he recognized that his dad was just
out of sorts.
So even days before, he was in a hurry.
Oh, the
to
whole
get
weekend.
through everything.
The whole weekend in a hurry.
As if being in a hurry was going to make
help
time
Sunday.
move faster.
Yes.
That is.
I know. And to know him and how crazy, he was just so, he would not cheat ever on his diet.
Mm-hmm.
He was just very, he would never eat fried chicken unless it was a special occasion.
That's so funny. I rounded the corner and looked and I saw my door. And your first reaction is somebody's done something. And then immediately my second reaction was, nothing's missing in that car.
You dummy.
Nobody opened my door to find anything. This was all me.
I am proud that you took a picture of it.
It was an inside job.
This was an inside job. This was an inside job. And I got in there, and these jackets I wear every single day. This was just sitting on the seat.
And that's not a cheap jacket.
Yeah, not that I have tons of expensive stuff, but nothing was moved. Nobody reacted to it. It was like that.
It was a little hurtful, right?
Yeah. It was like, hey. Come on. And it was like that for, I think I got home at noon and nothing.
And it started fine?
Yeah, you can turn that off where the lights don't come on. And it's 1989. So,
It's sweet.
It's going to be fine. But yeah, my first reaction was, who has done something to me? And the second is, I can't believe I did this. My third was, I could totally believe I did this. And then the next was what if the car doesn't start? And then it's barely even connected to the battery at all.
It all worked out.
And then the last thing that I have is...
let's test the theory again today.
Yeah, let's see.
See if anybody messes with it.
Let's see what's happening. So we were talking earlier about how quickly people can get jokes up. This is about Trump being guilty or found guilty of 34 counts. It's the guy, Zach Bornstein, tweeted out, CNN, Trump guilty. NBC, Trump guilty. ABC, Trump guilty. And then it's a screenshot of Fox News and it says, Fox, Taco Bell items rumored to be removed from menu. Quesarito, spicy tostada, 7-layer burrito, loaded grillers, triple layer nacho.
Is that right?
Yeah. This is just part of. I watched yesterday. They were definitely covering it.
Okay. I have food court coming up, so I just wanted to know.
Oh, if that was
true.
real news?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it might be.
All right.
But yeah, that's all I got.
All right, those are the best things we saw yesterday, and you can go to the Courtney Show STL on Facebook, Instagram to see those, including a picture of Chris's car just hanging out.
Oh, it's a car door is open.
Oh, we got food court coming up next on the Courtney Show, 106.5 The Arch.
Food court.
106.5 The Arch.
Food Court is brought to you by the Schnucks Rewards app. Earn 2% back on every purchase with the Schnucks Rewards app. So I was going to Instagram to see, to just check out some of the food Instagram pages I follow. And when I went to the search area where it gives you like your algorithm of things I might like, two Nikki things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah. One's from the Kennedy Center. Just a pit on the carpet on the step and repeat.
It was funny the day that, it was a few days after the roast, the Kevin Hart thing came out and then Nikki's special came out. And Kevin was in 2 of those shows. Nikki was in 3 because she was in the Kevin Hart roast, like in the audience, or Kevin Hart, Mark Twain thing. And she was in the Brady thing and she had the special. And they were all in the top 2 on Netflix and HBO. So it's kind of a fun.
How about E running the reality show again?
What?
Are they?
Oh, they're cranking it.
You're kidding me.
No.
I never. No. I do turn it on E because I watch Modern Family on E, reruns of it.
Okay.
So to say I don't watch E ever is not true.
You love E.
Well, I like that show. What do you think about that?
This is terrible news.
Because you don't want it. You're like, I thought that thing was gone.
Over.
I thought it was gone.
Oh, man.
I did bring a food item in for you guys to try. I will give you full disclosure. I bought 2 of these since there's only 4 sticks in each one. So I bought one myself. Tried it last night. It is the chocolate frosted donut Kit Kat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what I think of it until after you try it. So,
can we be honest? None of these Kit Kat flavors are ever very good.
No, they're not right.
They just don't. They're just not that good ever.
So chocolate frosted donut Kit Kats are now out.
Kit Kat should get into the alternate shape game like Reese's.
Yes.
I realize it's not as easy, but they should think about that.
Yeah. I hated it too. Chris, I'm with you. He's going to spit it out.
I'm spitting it out.
You can spit it out right there in the
trash. What is this again? What are they going for?
Chocolate frosted donut. You have it in your... Who's got it? Haley's got it. Chocolate frosted donut Kit Kat. It's not good.
No, it's not good.
Oh, that is bad.
It's so bad.
How can you put that out?
Oh.
And it sounds so good.
It does.
Oh, my God.
It's bad. It's because they do, instead of milk chocolate around the whole thing, they do some kind of weird... I don't even know, but
that is terrible.
They really missed on that one.
They did.
That
was awful.
They should team up with Krispy Kreme and try to get a Krispy Kreme flavor out of it. That would be good.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
Give me a break.
Like a Kit Kat, like Kit Kat pieces on a Krispy Kreme.
There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
that
better.
would be good.
That's even better.
All right. That
was definitely worth a shot.
Yes. You're like chocolate frosted donut Kit Kat, of course.
Yeah, even looking at the wrapper, you're like, I got to have that.
You shouldn't have done that to us, though.
I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. A couple other new food items. I know.
Oh, boy.
Wouldn't you rather just have a regular? Because I love a regular Kit Kat.
That was shocking.
I know. I was not going to say anything, but I saw your face as soon as you bit in, and I was like, yep, that's how I felt.
It was immediate too, because sometimes things take a little while to settle in.
Did not take a little while. All right, so a couple new items. There's a new drumstick Slurpee. So it's the drumstick. See, it's the drumstick like in the package, but it's a Slurpee flavor.
Whoa!
So it is
weird.
blue raspberry vanilla. Yeah. I'd give it a try.
Yeah.
But you can only get it at 7-Eleven and Speedway. Those are the only 2 places for now. And then there's Dairy Queen has a new cookie for a limited time. You know, they're going in on the dipped cones.
Yeah.
All the different flavors. And by the way, my Dairy Queen did not have I tried to get the crunch cone stuff on top of a soft serve ice cream, and mine did not have it.
That's not good.
I know. A lot of people, I think it depends on the Dairy Queen you go to, but I was upset. The new Dairy Queen Cookie Monster Dip Cone. I don't know what it means. It looks like it's Oreo flavor, but something else. See, it looks bluish.
Oh, yeah.
But then they have an Oreo next to it.
Is this an official Cookie Monster?
Oh, maybe that's it.
That's the blue.
Maybe that's. But what's the flavor?
It might just be color.
Cookie.
It doesn't tell me, but that is for a limited time. Tic Tacs. Can't believe Tic Tacs haven't thought of this sooner, because it seems that they would have come out with this already. When's the last time you had a Tic Tac? Tic Tac used to be the mint, or where lots of people were fans of the orange.
Man, I love the orange.
Mm-hmm. Well, now they're going to get chewy.
I would do that. I love the orange Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
I think Carrie O gave us Coke Tic Tacs.
Oh, yeah.
And I liked those.
I did not like them.
I liked them.
So June, I guess it looks like in June, the mints in the clear boxes, sounds like the white ones, there's a new version that will have a chewy inside within the normal crunchy exterior. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be at select stores. It doesn't look like... they're going to have two varieties, fruit and sour flavors that won't be mint as well. But they're not going to be in the those ones won't be in the plastic containers.
Tic Tac needs a research.
They do. One of the coolest. I would buy them simply for the carrying case.
The case is great.
Yeah.
Nice little shaker, too.
Flip it up.
Mm-hmm.
Throw back a few. Choke yourself. So they're going to have fruit and sour flavors. They're going to be available in select stores starting September before being rolled out nationwide. Yeah. Why haven't they been doing the chewy?
Time to innovate.
Seriously. Do a glazed chocolate donut, too. Just kidding.
Don't do it.
Just kidding.
And then finally today, there was a grocery store in Russia, and they got a lot of bad press this month because 18 customers landed in the hospital with food poisoning linked to their products. So they got all this bad press. So to keep people coming in, the owner of this Russian grocery store, that if anyone got food poisoning, he'd pay them 1 million rubles each, or about $11,000. Well, the strategy worked. People came back in droves, but they were trying to get food poisoning. So one report said customers were seen licking the eggs, hoping they were covered in something that would make them sick.
God.
Now the owner has canceled the whole thing. He says he'll pay the original 18 people, but only if they prove his products are to blame. So 18 people landed in the hospital, and he's going to pay them some money.
Ooh.
Isn't this weird?
Yeah, that's a weird one.
The amount of stuff the lawyers would have to sort out on this is... I mean, Kanzler would make quick work of it, but it just seems...
Loose. I think
like
there's
an
looser rules are happening.
Right, yeah, definitely.
All right, that is Food Court, brought to you by the Schnucks Rewards app. Let's get a look at traffic.
Hurt in a car accident? Injured on the job? At Cantor Injury Law, we know how overwhelming it can feel. With over 100 years of combined local legal experience and over $500 million won, we fight to get you the justice you deserve.
You can count on Cantor Injury Law to stand by your side. You pay nothing out of pocket. We only win when you win.
When you're injured, count on Cantor. Cantor Injury Law, 314-628-9999, or visit CantorInjuryLaw.com.
You can count on Cantor.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
I see dead people.
Hello, Newman.
Where's the beat? What you talking about, Will?
Throwback Live.
All right, our contestants are all lined up for Throwback Live. I will be playing for Kim from Festus. Tim has Katie from Crestwood. Chris has Sarah from Cadet. And up for grabs, we have these tickets for Sarah McLaughlin when she comes to the St. Louis Music Park with Feist on June the 10th.
Throwback Live is brought to you by Madison County Fireman's Bingo Hall with a chance to win $25,000 in their Crazy 8 raffle. Afton, tell us everything.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Afton.
How are you doing?
Oh,
Good.
we're good. How are you?
Made it to the end of the week.
Yeah, it was a long week for a short week. You know?
It's Friday, backwards songs on Friday.
Saved by the jingle. Yeah, so it is Friday, so Marty's going to play throwback clips that are backwards songs only today, and you guys are going to ring in with these sounds. Courtney, Chris, and Tim. Question 1, name this backwards song title or artist. Chris.
I don't know, Spice Girls?
No, I don't know who was second.
It was me, but
It was Tim.
I lost it. I lost it.
Do you know it?
Yeah, I think I do.
Katy Perry?
No.
Shania Twain?
It is Shania Twain.
Yeah.
That had to be in the top 10 on the country list, right?
I don't think she...
Top
Where
15.
was she?
She was in there.
Okay.
She was in the top, in the hundreds.
All right, question 2. Name this backwards song title or artist. Tim.
John Cicada?
Yeah, that's right.
That's not good. Good
So
for
good.
everybody.
That was something. I wish you had video of that.
I know. That's great.
Because I've never seen you do that.
Yeah, it was a little out of my comfort zone.
Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, it's very
Definitely out of mine.
Which is a very wide zone, and I still managed to step out of it.
All right, question 3. Name this backwards song title or artist. Courtney.
Jungle Love?
That's correct.
See that drumming? See my drum solo?
Solid.
We have 2 points, Courtney, 1 point, Tim. Question 4. Name this backwards song title or artist.
I
Courtney.
don't know why I went in on this. I know it, but I went too early. Survivor.
No.
I don't know it. Speedway. Oh.
Chris.
Starship.
That's correct. All right, we have 2 points, Courtney, 1 point, Chris, 1 point, Tim. Question 5. Name this backwards song title or artist. Tim.
You too?
That's correct. Okay, we have a tie between Courtney and Tim. Here is your tiebreaker. Question 6. Name this backwards song title or artist. Tim.
The Pretenders?
That's correct. For a Tim Convey win.
I never went on Friday!
It was the dance moves. It was the dance moves.
And that is a big win for you, Katie from Crestwood. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Katie,
We did it, Katie. Nobody saw it coming, but with Cicada in the mix, anything
I knew
can
it all
happen.
along.
Katie, we have a pair of tickets for you to see Sarah McLachlan with special guest Feist June 10th at the St. Louis Music Park. Have you been out there for a concert yet?
No, not yet.
All right, well, it'll be a great night of music at St. Louis Music Park. Tickets available still for the June 10th show at 1065thearch.com. You can get all the details.
The Courtney Show.
Well, yesterday, my alma mater, the Althoff ladies soccer team, won their game, and now they are playing for the state championship.
This would make me so happy.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
The program is just been through so much. And to see what they've put together this season has just really been fun to watch.
So they play for the title on Saturday. So good luck.
It's going to be awesome. Do you know where they're playing? Do they go?
They were in Naperville for this, and they played Willows Academy or something like that, I think.
Oh, my God. They had to go up to Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know where the game is.
I think it'd be more fair if everybody just had to go to, what is it, Champaign? Urbana?
Like right in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
It's a fun team to watch. I mean, you guys all know the story. Girls have been asked to play positions they weren't naturally playing. Only so many returned from last year. And really, I think the defense has been the story more than anything.
Yeah, what a great defense.
I mean, the goaltending.
Goaltending, it's been there when we've needed it, right? Not always perfect, not always pretty, but this team has found a way to get
They're
it
fighters.
done. They're fighters. They never, ever give up, and I think it's a lesson to all of us.
People said they couldn't do it.
They're inspiring not only a community, but in a lot of ways a nation.
I heard this team doesn't have much heart, though.
No,
they're mostly made of.
Oh, it's mostly heart.
It's
Oh,
more
okay.
heart than fundamentals, I'll tell you.
Wow.
So that should pump them up. Maybe they could take the podcast with them on the bus ride to the state championship game and just play, your words of encouragement.
Sure.
Let's hope Afton is coaching the team they're playing against.
Big arms.
Use your hands.
Haley's here, our crime dog, hanging out this morning. I just wanted to mention you because you're very quiet today.
Yes, I'm so tired.
You better.
Hey,
you know what?
aren't we all?
We all come in here tired. You gotta.
Hey,
if you want to make it in this business,
I'm not getting the same pay as you guys.
You work tired.
When you're taking as many bites out of crime as she is, it's exhausting.
We talked earlier, and this is just kind of I saw this list, and I thought it was funny because Chris kind of mentioned one of his things this morning that he's oddly proud of about himself. It's really not the same as your calves or your ability to throw things up in the air and catch them in your mouth. Things that we don't talk about, but you're oddly proud of these things. The thing we mentioned this morning is your really weak core.
Yeah, weak, very, very weak core. It's the thing about me that is most extraordinary physically is how weak my core is.
Yeah, and I would say for Nick, there's not a time when we go swimming where I am not commenting about his and I know Nick, he talks about that with you, but he's a heavy swimmer. Like he just he's splashing the whole place. I think he even has
just getting from A to B.
His hands are like fully jazz-handed out or something.
I had zero idea that I was. I mean, I knew I wasn't some Olympic type swimmer or like lifeguard levels, but I had no idea that I was a bad swimmer until Nikki pointed it out to me.
Like it was known.
As if it was so known that it wasn't even worth mentioning ever.
I was talking to a friend of mine, her child is going to Camp Ondasang for the first time, but before they go, they have to pass a swimming lesson. Like you have to be able to tread water for 2 minutes. Like just in a pool, tread water.
Or you can't go to camp, or you can't be a part of the swimming.
I guess probably the swimming portion. I said that doesn't seem that tough, but I told Julie, my friend, I'm like, I'm going to try it this summer, see if I can do it.
2 minutes is a long time.
It's a long
I
time.
wonder if I can do it.
I bet you
Like
can.
it's just something you haven't tried in years and years.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't you weren't tasked to tread water for 2 minutes in order to be able to swim at a camp.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I think you got
What is my ability? I want to find out.
And we never saw Courtney again.
Whenever I had to do those swimming tests, I always failed them because I was so slow at swimming.
Oh, you had to be speedy?
Yeah.
You were slow at treading water?
Apparently. So it was for like Girl Scouts for a lock-in, and the only way you were able to swim on the deep side is if you could like swim fast across the pool. And I could not. So I was not allowed on the deep end, even though I knew how to swim.
Why? What does the
But I
speed
was
have to
slow.
do with anything? Because of people diving in?
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. This seems like not fair, Haley. I would have fought that.
It could have just been whoever was in charge of the lock-in, too. They were just not taking any chances.
I don't think I've ever participated in any kind of swim test.
You haven't?
I don't know why I would have,
It's oddly humiliating.
Oh, I'm sure that doesn't surprise me.
The stress
at all.
of it all would be the problem for me.
Get in your head.
So people shared about something they're oddly proud of but rarely talk about. And here are a few entries for you. A guy claimed a stripper once asked for his phone number. That makes me laugh. You know he talks about that all the time.
I would.
This is you're proud of, but you rarely talk about. He's telling people.
Yeah.
This story's out there. Somebody read this and was like, I know the guy. It's Steve. It's Steve.
I think that's a lot of guys.
Something that you're proud of but rarely talk about, my Wordle statistics. Not me. This is from somebody else.
Yeah, the only thing I would be impressed with on Wordle statistics is number of days in a row.
Consistency.
Yeah,
is what you're all about.
yeah. But otherwise,
Emma and her dad are exchanging Wordle scores every day.
For how long is
Wordle results.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I can spit more than 15 feet.
Oh,
Whoa, that is that's impressive.
We got to do something about this spitting with men. It is a real disgusting habit.
So gross.
And I don't understand how it's so okay.
What do you
How
mean,
can you just
out and
spit?
about?
How can you just spit on concrete and just leave that there? What are you doing?
It's so bad.
I was watching it. We were watching an interview with when Tyler O'Neill came back and played against the Cardinals, and he was doing an interview with Erica. Is that her name? You know the.
Oh yeah.
She was out on the field with him.
What's her name?
It's Erica, right?
Yeah, Erica.
I don't see names.
What's her last
I don't remember her last name, but he in the middle of the interview just turns and spits. You can't wait. Is that necessary?
No, it can't. It probably isn't.
It's
really
gross.
You see people doing it around, and sometimes you feel like you have to do it. I say you hide the whole process. Go around do something else. Go somewhere else. Nikki texted it and goes, "I'm laughing so hard at you not knowing you're a bad swimmer."
It's not like I see the people spit as much as I see what they've left behind. That's what I'm
Yes,
talking about.
yeah.
And it's gross, and I shouldn't have to see it.
No, absolutely not.
I have a very sensitive nose. This is something somebody's proud of. I can smell things that others can't and pick out different people's smell after I know them for a bit.
Whoa.
Chris has a great nose.
Got a good
For
nose.
news.
Chris had to come over and smell my basement.
It was
last week.
okay. It checked out.
Did it? What, you came and smelled it for what? Mold, mildew, what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both.
Anything, really. There's a dark side to it, though, because he's sensitive to smells.
Yeah.
People think, oh, what a gift, but it can be a burden sometimes.
Also a curse.
You're so brave.
Thank you, the crime dog.
Now, somebody said their toe dexterity was very.
Oh,
yes.
I've got that.
Was very good.
I can do some stuff.
Yeah, me
I can take a piece of laundry, flip it over my head from behind myself, and catch it over. That's a big move for me.
Oh,
With your weak core, it feels like
Yeah,
that would be.
it's all the strength is in my legs.
Wow, it's even more.
It's in my toes.
I've mentioned this thing that I'm pretty good at.
And then he
Ending
smells
meetings.
that laundry as it flies through the air and determines if it's clean.
It's a whole thing.
What's yours?
My ending meetings or
that's
getting
good.
out of conversations. And actually, a
that's a talent.
friend of mine
Thing of beauty.
I saw just a few days ago, and he said, I wanted to text in because I actually witnessed you just walk away from a conversation when you were bored.
They saw it?
Yes, in real life.
Was it multiple people or was it just you and somebody else?
I think there was somebody else standing there, but I think they were mostly talking to me, and I was done. Like, no.
And no.
You'll go, okay.
Yeah, that's
Well.
it. All right. I'm gonna go over here.
I'm going to go over here.
Yes. If you guys want to text your things that you're oddly proud of, we'd love to hear from you on the Cheney window and door text line 314-669-4665. Haley, Crime Dog, I didn't ask you. Is there anything that you're really good at that you're oddly proud of?
I'm oddly proud of my peripheral vision.
Oh,
really
okay.
good
Yeah.
at peripheral
Great
vision.
one.
Yeah, that's
How many
a good one.
fingers? Don't look.
She just looks over there.
That's just my first instinct. What?
She's good. She's very good.
You should be proud of your neck movement. Real quick with the neck.
How many fingers?
She's like an owl.
That's incredible.
Oh, man, really? Crime Dog.
There's repair work closing the 2 right lanes on 64 eastbound between 55 and...
Timmy looks at the number. Timmy looks at the number. Timmy looks at the number.
I thought people were cheering for Timmy for a second.
I want you.
They were.
I'm Timmy. These are the numbers. Joined in the studio by our pal Rafe Williams. What's up, dude?
Real quick,
Graves here.
Crime Dog, don't move your neck. Yeah. How many people are in the studio right now?
She just bragged about her peripheral vision.
5.
Oh, wow. That's very
Wrong.
That's very impressive.
Crap.
Learn is in my pocket.
We're going to do some numbers, then we're going to come back and talk to Rafe. He is at the Streets of St. Charles Funny Bone this weekend, tonight and tomorrow night. So excited to talk to him. But meanwhile, let's do some numbers. We were just talking about smells in here quite a bit. The thing that people most like to be complimented on their home isn't how big it is, how clean it is. It's how it smells. They like it when somebody goes, man, your house smells great.
Yeah, and I never want to be that house
No, God,
that
no.
smells bad.
Yeah. But those people don't know it.
They don't because they live in it.
They live in it. They live in that filth.
No, you can't say that.
Yeah, your house is filthy,
You
people.
stink.
You stink.
I just worry that with all the animals. That
Yes.
you know.
No, you're probably that house.
Don't come over then.
Nothing worse than a
You've
cat
never
house.
invited me.
Cat house.
I've got cats.
An unkempt cat house can ruin.
Cats are just messy creatures.
You gotta stay on it.
And she's got, I don't know if you know this, Rafe, 71 cats. It's a lot of cats. 71.
I don't want my house to smell good. I don't want it to smell at all. That's the key.
I know. I like.
Which is difficult. Anyone can make their house smell like anything.
That's Moon says that all the time. He's a scent neutral guy.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
No dryer sheets. No laundry
I like
smells.
a good smell, man.
No,
I
nothing.
do too.
I worry about it.
We're smellman.
Smellman.
Let me just say this.
Smellman was just
Look
in
it up.
town.
Aromatech technology.
I've seen it.
I
They
went to a lady's
target
house.
me.
They put it in the furnace filter. This lady's house is the best smelling house I ever been to. She owns Diamond Coach buses in Nashville. And she put us onto this little, I can't afford that because I rent. I'm poor. But they do have these little Aromatech diffusers.
Aromatech
They're like
is a
the
company.
nice hotels, you know, when they smell.
Yes.
They'll have it's a lot of sandalwood.
Yes.
You would hate it.
I would hate it.
Chris would hate it.
Man,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite things about this resort that we just went to in Mexico last year or the year before. This Hotel Atelier. They sell this fragrance that is throughout the hotel. People love it so much.
Yeah.
I love
it
it.
out of
Freaks
my
me, especially
face.
like kids and like nothing good is coming of that, right? The fragrance that people are looking for their home: fresh laundry, ocean breeze, lavender, vanilla.
I always go in on anything ocean.
Ocean breeze?
Even, yes, always. Ocean.
What if it's
sea.
ocean trash?
Yeah.
Do you like ocean trash?
I'm not going in for the
That's not
trash.
discarded needles and but people also, a big part of people want to have a signature smell for their home, something that you're like, oh yeah, that's Courtney's house. Fresh
That's
flowers,
weird.
Baloney.
Yeah. If you just don't
Lunch
do anything,
meats.
you'll get your signature smell.
yeah, baloney. I call it baloney and cats.
That is a combo. That would be the worst ever.
Pretty strong.
What's Nick's story? I bet he likes a good scent.
Yeah,
Marinara.
He smells good.
He likes a scent.
Yeah.
He's always scenting. He does. He has the same. I think he buys the same cologne he has for years. He's got a signature scent. I think he's tried other scents,
Right.
and he always goes back to this old school, tried and true.
What's it called?
Don't even know.
Modern gabagool.
Dracar Noir.
I don't know what it is really. I'm not sure.
It's from the old country, obviously. That's all the time we got. Those are the numbers. We'll be back with Rafe Williams just a little bit. This is the Courtney Show.
The Courtney Show.
Well, the whole crew's here, except for Brando on vacation. Haley running the board, and we have a special guest from our sister station over at The Point. It's Rafe Williams. Welcome to the studio, Rafe.
Thank you for having me.
So you got big shows this weekend at the St. Charles, Streets of St. Charles Funny Bone?
Yep, the mean streets of St. Charles. If you dare to go down there and risk your life
Oh,
on
it's
those
so
cobblestone
scary.
streets.
Oh, yeah, it's tough.
You could be
Might bust
attacked.
an ankle.
You gotta watch out for those pickleballers coming
Watch
out
out for the
of,
pickleballers. The pickleball gang, they'll get you.
Dinked.
Might accidentally strip and fall into some Dippin' Dots out there. Be careful.
So, how many shows?
I have 3 shows, one tonight, one tomorrow, or 2 tomorrow. The 2 early shows are sold out, which is great. Late show still has some tickets left, so we'll give you that Courtney Show bump,
Oh, the
baby.
old Courtney Show bump.
And
Beat 'em
late,
up.
late show Saturday, what? That's a 9:30 show.
9:30
so it's
show,
not
yeah.
it's not even that late.
Not
You
even
go out
really
to
that
streets,
late.
so many dining options. Go get yourself some dinner and then cruise over to the Rafe Show. But get those tickets now.
What kind of stuff are you talking about on stage? What's going on in Rafe Williams' life?
Well,
Mostly
right now-
racial stuff.
Yeah, mostly post-apocalyptic hellscapes and, highly political, if If you came there to forget about what's going on in politics, don't. Good luck.
That's not true.
That's not true. That's not true. I am talking about a lot of the stuff. I talk about my life. I'm very autobiographical. I talk about my mom a little bit. I talk about my dogs a little bit. I talk about...
What's up with your mom?
She's just wild. She's crazy.
Small town boy.
Small town. I look back on some of the things from when my childhood, and like my mom, she's, I talk about it. She's a bad gift giver. She got me a painting of myself for Christmas. And which is a weird thing to get. What does that say about you or what someone thinks about you?
Well, I don't know.
Was it a bad painting too? Like it didn't capture your likeness?
It was like she commissioned this artist in Nashville and thought it was just cool. She's proud of me, which is cool. But it was like a painting of me doing stand-up with like a microphone. And my two little brothers have been jealous, saying I'm her favorite for 30 years, and they got air fryers and watched me open a commissioned portrait of myself. Kind of hard to deny it at some point.
Oh, it's like this is the golden child.
Yeah. It made Christmas dinner very awkward. It's like she tries really hard.
I gotta see this picture.
It also
I'll send it to you.
You should hang it in your kitchen, and every time you have like nasty microwaved food, you just look at that painting and be like, should have had an air fryer.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so... And that wasn't that many years ago?
That was last year.
I thought like when you were... Like
So
at first when you brought it up, I thought like when you were little, she got a paint. Like,
No. This was recently. And I was just, you got to ask the question at some point. Just like, thank you. What would I ever do with this that wouldn't make me look like the most raging narcissistic person?
Oh my
on earth?
God!
Like, I'm not Antonio Brown.
Like you're a rapper.
Also, I live in a split level duplex. The hubris. I share a wall with the neighbor, and the hubris to hang a portrait of myself up as if I've accomplished something worthy of it.
It's hilarious.
But that's just, and she's been doing it my whole life, dude. I've got a laundry list of gifts from Jackie that I'll go over and
what are
wear.
your brothers like? What do they do for a living?
Well, one of my brother was a prison guard till recently. He got out of that and started being a farmer. The two most disrespected Hollywood stereotypes ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're just going through the laundry list of people that get... The farmer's always an idiot in every film, and the prison guard's always got his feet up on the desk.
Or
getting ready.
mean.
Oh, yeah, we're getting killed, immediately. So, and then my other brother was, he was in the service, and he's on full disability. So he's just chilling. He's going fishing a lot, and
air frying. Whatever.
Yeah, he's air frying.
Air frying the fish.
Air frying. Yeah. My mom, in that moment, my mom basically told my brothers, "You guys go make pizza rolls while your brother makes his dreams come." Pretty much the situation we were in.
And you have kids, right?
I do. I have a child.
A child. How old?
But I have two grandkids.
And
so.
one of your kids is what, 47?
Yeah,
48?
one of my kids actually. My kid's just retired from the Coast Guard. I'm proud of him.
The first time I ever saw you do stand-up, you were doing, this is years ago, and you were doing your stuff about being an old grandpa.
Yeah.
Young grandpa, sorry.
Yeah. Now I'm just a regular grandpa, but back then it was young grandpa, yeah.
Doesn't that hurt? Remember when you were a young grandpa?
Yeah, I mean, I still technically could be, but
no,
I'm aging
you are.
in.
You are.
I was a grandpa at 36. My first hour was about that. My special that's on YouTube is called Young Grandpa. And I was a grandpa at 36, and then he had a COVID baby. A lot of people were doing that, a lot of people having them COVID kids.
Yeah, I did.
And so now I'm a twice baked grandpa, which is nice. Maybe that'll be the next one. We'll see.
Double grandpa.
You guys all hung together in LA for the Netflix Is a Joke Festival.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Rafe cut me out real late, and then I crashed at Rafe's Airbnb. We had a good time.
Is that the night Greg stayed out real late, too?
Yeah, we were all...
That is not a Greg Warren thing to do.
No, not at all. He was having a good time.
Yes.
That was 2 nights in a row where he stayed out late. And did you have any Twizzlers, or was that just Tim pounding the Twizzlers?
Not Twizzlers. Red Vine.
I'm
Red
a Twiz
Vines.
head. Yeah.
Red Vines.
I'm hard on the Twiz, dude.
I heard you went in on the donuts that Chris bought.
Yeah, you got some donuts in there.
Yeah, I went in. I got a half.
Because Greg wouldn't.
Greg wouldn't have any of my donuts.
Yeah.
Rafe was like the only one who would eat them.
Yeah, and that makes you feel good.
Welcome to LA, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Great donuts, no one to eat them.
You need a Midwest guy in the green room if you're going to bring treats.
I should thank him publicly, because we hung in LA, and then I went back. I didn't really have a place to stay when I got out there. I was like, I'm just going to stay whoever's closest to the airport. Turns out it was Rafe, his Airbnb. Rafe gave me the bed and slept on the couch that night.
What, you took it?
I mean, he made.
Thank you.
I took it.
It was one of those like. I offered it
Yes.
as a courtesy,
No, he did
expecting
not.
it to be turned down, and then Tim's like, "That sounds great, man."
I can't even believe you offered it.
Well, no, Rafe claimed, come clean, you had been there a few nights already, that you were already sleeping on the couch. Is that true?
I mean, that's what I told you, yeah.
Is that true or not? Did you sleep? Had you been in that bed yet?
No.
Was it because he recognized that you were a dad that
he needed
a bed, a solo bed?
He saw my set too, and he's like, "This guy,
hey man, get some sleep. Get some sleep and write early in the morning.
Sleep it off, man. It gets better."
That is hilarious that you actually took the bed.
He did. I offered, and I really had not. I had been crashing on the couch because the TV was like in the living room of the Airbnb.
Was it cozy?
And I'm like, I have to have something on when I fall asleep.
I'm a couch guy. I'll sleep on the couch 2-3 nights a week anyway.
Yeah, me
Nikki's
too.
got the best couch in the world. I would do it at my house anyway, but Nikki's got the best couch in the world, and I'm more than happy to sleep
Same,
on a
dude.
good
And you know what
couch.
happens? I'll fall asleep on the couch. I'll nod off during Seinfeld or something.
Yeah.
And then the walk to the bed, I'm wired. And then I'm sitting there cussing, staring at the ceiling.
Should have
wondering
just
what the
stayed
hell
where I
happened.
was.
Oh no, I that walk to the bed where you try to maintain your
Asleep?
tiredness.
Yeah.
You try to keep the sleep and then you get to your bed. That's one of the most magical moments in
But
a
the
man's
worst
life.
is
So
if you have to go to the bathroom. That's when it
That's-
all.
Yeah, you have to make that decision.
Yeah,
I'm
and you have
standing
to.
now. I know.
So you're wide awake in that.
My monkey anxiety brain goes through American Ninja Warrior in that walk.
Oh,
Like it's
no.
up,
Does
it's
it?
running, it's in the gauntlet, it's fallen into a pool at that point. And
So you
then
got to
I'm just
stay
like,
where you are.
Yeah, once I go, I just got to let it go.
See, I was doing him a favor.
Thanks, man.
Well, what do you say?
Nothing.
I was going to say, Rafe, I know it's a big deal for you to be on radio. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to all my fans. Shout out to
My fans.
The real ones.
They listen to us.
Yeah. Well, all the Rafe fans tune into
Most
the
of my fans do clip over here, I'll be honest.
The shows are this weekend. There's a lot of them are sold out. So there's one show available.
One show, The Late Show at 9:30 on Saturday. Still has like 40 or 50 tickets left. Last time I checked, it would be a nice ego bump to sell that out.
Yeah, that's going to sell out for sure.
And I look forward to it. I got funny comics opening for me too. I got Libby Higgins is in town, and Tina D-Ball and also Bobby Jaycox are all going to be on the show with me.
Those
It's
are
a
all
Murderers
headliners.
Row of St. Louis comics that are all headliners in their own right. So you're getting 4 for the price of 1. I just get to close it up. So.
No, that's awesome. Great lineup.
I was just up there Wednesday. I was telling Rafe they just redid. Our buddy Ron redid the Ron and Cheryl redid the green room there. So this is the Rafe weekend is the first weekend with the new green room at the St. Charles.
Ron, the guy that comes in.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He's
guy.
the best. His lady's the best. It's and they did a nice job. So it's fun that it'll be there.
Well, that's good for
Rafe.
you guys. They just
The green room?
Yeah, I mean that doesn't
guess what?
that's not selling any tickets.
Actually, that was in Hollywood Outsider coming up. You just spoiled one of our stories.
Yeah, dude. Are you pulling stuff out of the LA trades right now?
That was in Deadline right next to Nikki's article.
A good green room makes a big difference. All the shows out there are about to get just a little bit better.
because the comics will be happy.
I didn't see that in Vulture.
Well, it is weird in the St. Charles Funny Bone. There's nowhere for the comics to
They have to be
basically.
in. They have to be in the.
So when people are going to the bathroom, they're seeing the opening comic, watching.
That's a bad illusion.
The other- you need a fourth
yes,
wall.
Yeah, you can't
Are
have
any
them
of the-
just sitting there like they're a person.
No, it's so weird. Every time I see somebody come by and they're like, they see Tim during a Greg show, they're like, good set, man. And they're like, going to the bathroom. Are any of the Riz Show guys going to the shows?
Yeah, Riz and Jamie Rivers are coming tonight. So I'm really trying. Here's what I'm trying to get off the ground for my career. Jamie Rivers body checks me on stage. I film it.
that'll blow up.
I'll be on Fallon tomorrour.
Viral.
Yeah, it's a great
Virality. Just
So wait, what's the
I
idea?
think it'd be better if you body checked Rivers.
Former NHL enforcer pays ultimate price. It'd be awesome. Man.
Let's do that. Oh yeah, I want to direct.
Is he going to do it?
I don't know. He's a pretty sweet guy. Also, I think it might destroy me. He's been working out, man. He's
he
looking
looks good.
Have you ever forced any of the Riz Show guys to do any time, like 5
I haven't
minutes?
forced. King Scott did time on my last show because he wanted to.
And now he's not allowed to anymore?
Now it'll never happen again.
Because you can't follow
Brought
it.
the show to you. I can't follow it.
Yeah. That hair.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Because it does bring the show to a screeching halt. Riz did time. I opened for Dan Soder one time, and Riz, I think as a punishment, did time on a Soder show.
Jeez.
Which was a whole thing.
Yeah, I bet.
And he did pretty good.
All right. Yeah, I would think so.
He retired.
absolutely
He was
terrible.
smart. He's like, had a great set, hanging up the cleats.
Well, listen, if you need a few minutes, Haley is available.
Come on.
Crime dog.
Crime dog.
Crime dog.
Absolutely.
Crime
I got
dog
a
gets it
built-in
done.
guest set.
Yeah. She likes to do her comedy in the round because she can see everything.
Well, get tickets for Rafe's show this week in Streets of St. Charles, Funny Bone, stlouisfunnybone.com.
Yeah, Saturday night, 9:30 show. Like I said, go out, get some food, then go hit the show. It's going to be a good
Yeah,
time.
sell this thing out.
Do it.
stlouisfunnybone.com.
And, I mean, buy those tickets for the green room.
Yeah.
Free green room tour.
He'll take you back there. If you
Come for
mention
the
Courtney
comedy.
show. Yeah.
Stay for the green room.
Thank you, Rafe. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's get a look at your traffic with Haley.
You can count on Cantor. Hi, I'm Mark Cantor of Cantor Injury Law. Cantor Injury Law is local, and that's much different than the other lawyers you see advertising. You can count on Cantor to know you and your injury. Count on Cantor to know the law and how to maximize the money you win in your case. You can count on Cantor because we've been winning cases like yours for 30 years. Visit CantorInjuryLaw.com or call us at 314-628-9999.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Courtney Show.
I just got this report, and I'm not sure how accurate it is because it wasn't like a thing that stadiums sent this guy their playlist. But this person put together the top stadium anthems around the world. So these are the biggest, these are the songs that are played the most around the world in stadiums.
Don't
We Will
stop
Rock You.
believing.
Okay. We will, I don't know about We Will Rock You, but I know Don't Stop Believin'.
Seven Nation Army.
It's not in the top 10.
Horse feathers.
That's what I say. Seven Nation Army
Yeah.
is I would say that it would be number one.
I don't know if people know what it is.
But it's the music.
But when it comes on, it feels like a song that's been around for 100 years.
I don't know what it is. We Will Rock You is number 22. Don't Stop Believin' by Journey is number 16.
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Oh, that's that's got to be top 5.
Isn't that just kind of a boss?
It's number 27.
What?
Gary Glitter.
Gary Glitter not in the list. I think people stopped playing Gary Glitter.
What about Sirius? Alan Parsons Project.
Oh, is that?
No, I don't see it.
It's like the lead into the Bulls thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Mr. Brightside? Did I say that one yet?
Oh,
No,
good
you
one.
didn't, but
Good
that's
one.
a great one.
What about West
No.
Virginia? What's that one? Take Me Home.
Country Roads.
That might just be here.
Yeah, it's not
What
in
about
there. Not in
all
there
I
either
do
of
is
those.
win, 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 no matter what?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. What's that song called?
Win?
No.
I don't know. It's not in the top. I'm gonna have you guys guess.
Are we just way far off? Is there some
Drake?
Philip K. D'Souza?
It's I don't understand how they put this together. I'm just telling you what this list said. 30 stadium songs in the world. The top are number 1.
AC/DC.
AC/DC is
good.
in the top 10. Thunderstruck. All right, this is a. I don't even know how to give you guys clues for it. But he's an incredible performer.
Michael Jackson.
No, he's newer. Hasn't had an album out in quite a while.
Harry Nilsson.
Bruno Mars
Oh, yeah.
is number 1.
With what?
Uptown Funk.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, number 2. She just hosted her last season of American Idol.
Oh, Roar?
Katy Perry.
Roar.
Roar, okay. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Taylor
Swift?
Yes.
With
Shake It Off?
Shake It Off.
Shake It Off. Yeah, that's going to do it.
This one
After a bad
is weird to me.
Yeah, you got to shake it off.
play that song.
This one is it's Shakira, but the song is
Hips Don't
Hips
Lie?
Don't Lie.
No.
Oh, She-Wolf? She-Wolf is one of the weirdest songs you've ever
Is
heard.
it No, it's
What's her big song?
is it Waka Waka?
Oh.
All right. That it's around the world.
Right, not just when
Yes.
St. Louis had
Lincoln Park
Michael Waka.
is the next in there.
Oh.
In the end?
Yes. Then Eminem.
Is there any Oasis?
Lose Yourself?
Lose Yourself.
Yeah, that's a good,
Oh, yeah,
just
Eminem
those-
would be a good
that
one.
first part. Great.
Eh. Macklemore.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is that Can't Hold Us?
Yeah.
And then Shakira again.
Shakira's
got 2 in the top 10.
Wow.
Then Katy Perry again.
Best editor in the world came into this. Lady wants to know what these are. Best
Stadium.
Best stadium anthems.
The biggest stadium
Biggest
songs
stadium
in the
songs.
world.
Okay, cool. Shout out to the best editor in the world.
Shout out.
He just caught the most popular special in HBO history.
Oh, yeah, I got to talk to him. I want to see if he can send me some of the best warm up in HBO history.
Oh.
Real warm crowd. It's another Katy Perry song at number 9.
Oh, Katy Perry.
California Girls.
Fireworks?
Fireworks,
Yes.
that's good.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Haley.
Then Thunderstruck. Then We Found Love.
We found love in an open place.
None of these say.
No, these aren't anthems.
That's Rihanna.
I mean, some of them are.
Then Living on a Prayer.
Nice.
Happy.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Party Rock Anthem.
Oh, yeah.
Levitating by
Oh,
Dua
yeah.
Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Don't Stop Believing.
What about Crocodile Rock?
No. Turn Down for What?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
Yeah, give me more
I'm
of that.
surprised that's not higher.
Then Seven Nation Army. Welcome to the Jungle. Eye of the Tiger. That's your top 20.
Welcome to the Jungle. Some of those should be higher. I wonder how they calculated this.
That's what I said when I started. Like, I don't buy that this was I think you have to get the playlist to stadiums.
Right.
No air supply on there at all?
No air supply. I'm sorry to tell you.
Get the place going.
Let me see if there's anything weird on here. We Will Rock You is on there.
going.
Can't
Monster
touch
Mash.
this.
Can't touch this is strong.
Whatever this song is. Whatever that is.
I wonder if
Sandstorm
Walk
by
the-
Darude.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know that one.
Oh, okay. Waving Flag.
What about Mortal Kombat?
Dude,
Is that
no.
Sandstorm?
I used to light up by George, Missouri's hottest dance club with Sandstorm.
Is there any Prince on there?
No Prince. Portugal the Man is on there, though.
Get out of here with that.
What about Walk This Way? Because anytime somebody walks in a Major League Baseball stadium,
No. But you got to remember, this is soccer, too.
Yeah.
Even though I don't buy this list.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
What about Tequila? Pee Wee?
I went through. I went through almost all of them.
They're always playing that one.
All right, we've got some randos coming up in just a few minutes. It's the Courtney Show on the Arch.
Courtney Show.
It is the Courtney Show, and we are joined in studio by Louie the Blue. And of course, the voice of the St. Louis Blues, Chris Kerber.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, how you
everybody.
doing? How you
I'm
doing?
good.
How's life?
good.
How's summer?
Summer's going well.
You'd rather be working.
I'd rather be working.
I mean,
but there are some seasons where it's a long season, and by the end of it, you're like, I have no problem with it ending. You know?
Yeah.
And I was okay with this year.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was a good, in the end, in the end, it was a good year. They finished, to have a team in transition and be in the playoff hunt until game 80 of 82, it's a pretty good year.
yeah, I know.
But we were talking to players. You're watching the hockey now, and
It's so fast.
It's next level.
It's so fast.
It's another.
It's
level.
incredible.
Yeah.
Great game.
Are you pretty happy for Berube?
I'm
thrilled
for Craig. I'm still disappointed he's not our head coach.
I agree.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I don't want to sound that sound like that's unfair to Drew Bannister at all. It's not. It's just out of all the coaches that I have worked with over the years, and I just finished year 30 of pro hockey.
Wow!
6 in the minors
Congratulations.
and 24
Amazing.
here. Thanks. They like he's one of the top 2 that I have ever worked with.
Wow.
In terms of
That's saying something.
Yeah, in terms of understanding, it's he understood the pressure of the job, meaning he knows that his job is strictly about wins and losses and performance. Okay, it's strictly performance based. But he respected everybody in the organization and every job, and never once Never once made somebody feel like you were interrupting him or bothering him, and just that holistic approach to the role as a head coach
and
was
there's
amazing.
something about him being a character too.
Oh, that's
about as cool as possible.
That too. I mean, he was just honest. He didn't say anything to us he wouldn't say to a player.
Yeah.
You know, he was, So I'm thrilled for him. And I honestly, I can't wait for the press conferences.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
it's
when
going to be awesome.
Toronto's going to ask a couple questions and Chief will go, I don't know. I thought it played well. And then they just let that go. So,
well, listen, the reason you guys came in, you and Louie, very quiet over here.
Yeah. We're on Instagram Live, by the way, if people want to check out. Yeah.
Courtney's Show, STL. The reason you came in here is because the Blues are doing their first ever trivia night.
And it was Louie's idea.
Oh,
was
is that
it?
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Louie's idea. Right, Louie?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of head nods in here.
I mean, being in Missouri and in the Midwest, I can't believe it's the first trivia night you guys have ever done.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that it is, but
Can
it's
you
part
believe
of.
it, Louie?
He can't believe it. He can't.
Listen, I know this is a little twisted, but I'm having so much fun people asking questions to a mascot this morning.
Yeah.
Right?
We had a mascot in last week that was a mystery
I
guest.
think mime radio is fantastic.
Yeah. That's why I never book ventriloquists, because really, what is that doing?
You never know.
I do it most Mondays, actually. I just kind of keep to myself. So I'm ready. Louie liked it.
So June 12th is the anniversary. It'll be the 5th anniversary of the Blues winning the first ever championship, first ever Stanley Cup in team history. And in honor of that, and then aptly named from Brett Hull's famous speech,
We went Blues.
Oh, it's just so much better than what we would have had to have done, like Bleed Blue Day, or it would have sounded good, but but we went Blues Day is perfect. So
I totally understood exactly what he was saying.
Of course, it's not. I mean,
everybody
no,
did.
but I mean,
by the way, I have We Went Blues, the Instagram handle. It's mine. Because as soon as he said it, I was like, this is my...
Do you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, I'm going to just do this thing where I'm like, it's just all blue, hilarious blues stuff. And then I got lazy and only posted like 3 things. But it's mine. You guys can have it if you want it.
Louie just picked up the phone and called his lawyer, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, he's going to...
Oh, shoot, Kanzler's coming in.
Yeah.
He goes straight to the top.
So June 12th, it's at the Enterprise Center.
Yes.
And it's a trivia. Is it all blues trivia?
It is blues heavy trivia, but it's hockey related trivia. So it'll include hockey movies, it'll include arenas, it'll include stuff about the 2019 run. So it's blues centric, but hockey related would be the way to do it. And the tables are only $300 a table, 10 seats per table. So you're grabbing your friends for a $30 night, right? And coming down to Enterprise Center, it's going to be done on the floor. Tom Calhoun, the longtime PA announcer, he was the PA announcer when the team was still at the old arena and has not missed a game.
Wow.
Not missed a game?
No, not missed a game. It's just like a stupid streak. I forget how many it is.
Incredible.
But he'll tell.
Wow.
We'll know. But
Louie, are you blown away?
Yeah, it's a heck of a streak. He's never missed a game. And so he'll be reading it. Joe Vitale and Randy Carricker are actually going to be kind of hosting, and they'll have guests kind of in between questions, in between rounds, 10 rounds.
That's so cool.
And all that. And all the money's going to Blues for Kids.
Oh, awesome.
You know.
Do you have a question or two you want to ask us?
Yeah. Louie wrote one down for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, which 3 Blues players led the Blues in goals, assists, and points in the 2019 playoffs? Now, Louie wrote it, but I'll clarify. A different player led in each category.
Yeah, like
one player led in goals, one player led in assists, one player led in points.
So O'Reilly
and what? Well, yeah.
I'm just going to throw out names and hope for the best.
Pick one then.
Okay.
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly goals?
No.
Tarasenko goals.
Assists.
No. One more try.
Barbashev.
What's the other one? Oh, goals, assists, and points.
Yeah, O'Reilly led points.
O'Reilly
Good job.
Okay, in goals, I have no idea. It's not Tarasenko.
No.
I think the famous line from Spaceballs. It's not may the force be with you.
Oh, Schwartz.
There we go. All right, so he led in goals. See, we did that in a clean way, right?
And then, yes,
Yeah,
we did.
yeah.
And then in the assists, now we're assists. Give me a hint,
Assists.
Louie. Oh, we lost him to Vegas.
Oh, captain.
Pietrangelo.
Yes.
Pietrangelo.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Alex Pietrangelo.
Good job.
Yeah.
See, Trivia night.
Not
piece of
really
cake.
good.
Yeah, we
Piece of
should
cake.
we should get a table and
You
just
need better
lose.
people than us. Yeah. All right, so where can people get tickets?
All right, online, stlouisblues.com/trivia. Everything else about We Went Blues Day and where some games are going to be replayed. And obviously on 101, we're going to re-air Game 7 that night as well. So a whole lot of fun stuff celebrating June 12th.
Yeah, we have to celebrate it every year.
Yeah,
We can't let him pass.
Well, listen, Tom Stillman is hyped up. Like Tom Stillman, I promise you this. Like, he wants another one bad.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where all the focus is. Like he said, our job is to get better from last year to this year, and we won another championship soon for this friend. So we will always celebrate June 12th as We Went Blues Day because it was the first. But I hope it gets a little muddled with a couple more.
I agree.
It would be nice.
I agree.
It would be really nice.
Thank you, Chris Gerber. Thank
right.
you, Louie.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Really
Have a great
appreciate
day.
it.
Get those tickets, St. Louis Blues, stblues.com.
stlouisblues.com. stlouisblues.com/trivia.
First 5 notes on 106.5 The Arch.
First 5 notes is brought to you by Carroll House Furniture. Saw Brooke and Amy in the hallway just yesterday.
How fun was that?
Yeah, I didn't stop and talk because I don't really know them.
I talked to them for a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
But yeah, they were hanging out here. But you can get big savings for Dad at Carroll House Furniture because Dad, he likes nice things too.
He does.
All right, let's meet our contestant, Harrison from U City. Wants these Hootie tickets. How you doing, Harrison?
Doing well. Excited.
Harrison, you've never played before, have you?
No, I have not. First time.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would remember a Harrison.
Yeah, you always remember your first
Very, very fancy, Harrison.
I am very memorable.
Okay, well, we'll see.
We're gonna find
Hopefully
out.
you're memorable for a good reason. Hall of Fame.
Yeah, right.
All right, we've got tickets for Hootie and the Blowfish. They're going to be here tomorrow night, Hollywood Casino Amphitheater, along with Collective Soul. And you can be there, too, if you get 2 out of 3 in first 5 notes. You can answer with title of the song or artist, and you're going to play against one of us in the studio. Who do you want?
Who's there today, actually? I don't know.
All of
everyone
us.
but Brando.
Yeah, Brando's out, so the rest of us are
Okay, I'll go with Chris.
All right, Harrison.
We tried to.
All right, Harrison.
All right, are you ready to go?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Here's song number 1.
Oh, it's hard to hear. I'm hearing other sound in the background. I'm not sure what that is. Sorry, could you play it again?
Sure.
I'm gonna need a hint on that. It's so hard to hear.
Is it? Okay. What are you hearing in the background?
Like other people talking. It's not sure what's going on.
Okay, it's the theme from the movie Mannequin.
Not Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah, there you go. Their updated name.
Jefferson Starship.
There you go.
Starship. Nothing's going to stop us now. But it might stop you. You're having problems.
Nothing's going to stop you.
Yeah, you got it. You're good.
You got it, Harrison.
You get the point. All right, let's move on, Harrison. Here's song number 2.
That's a tough one.
The band isn't, I don't think.
Let's play it again.
Want to hear it again?
Guys, I'm really sorry. I can't hear this. Something else playing in the
We must have
background right
something.
Yeah, that's
something must be up on the board. Okay, well, listen.
We'll trust you.
We'll sing it for you.
Ba 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 ba. Well, he can't hear us.
Da 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 da. Na 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 na.
There's nothing more you can
do. Da 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 da.
Who are the girls that dance in New York City and they do that?
Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart.
That's it. That's it. See? All I needed to do was sing it.
Yeah.
All right, that's a win.
That's a win.
That's
We're just
a win.
going to move on.
We're going to move on?
Yeah, because he can't hear. There's
can't
something
hear.
going on.
Yeah, this is like my worst nightmare, guys.
No, you did fine. You
were great.
You're okay, Harrison.
Harrison, it's not your fault.
We're Harrison fans.
Yes.
You've earned yourself tickets and our respect.
Yes, you have. You have tickets for tomorrow night's Hootie and the Blowfish show, along with Collective Soul, Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. Tickets still available, but you need to get them. You can get all the details at 1065thearch.com. We'll get Harrison his tickets. We'll play First 5 Notes all next week on The Courtney Show.
The Courtney Show.
Poor Harrison. He really had to. He couldn't hear anything. It's like because he's heard bad contestants. He was not a bad contestant.
No, he was not a bad contestant.
And it was his first time ever calling in, ever playing the game.
Yeah.
Well, it will be memorable.
Yes. Harrison, I told him, you call back anytime, Harrison.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's get him back on for some redemption. I mean, he was...
Plus, it classes up the show when you got a Harrison as a contestant.
Yeah, very, very fancy. And he didn't even tell people to get in the kitchen.
We could all use a butt curring every now and then, though, right?
Do you have some texts you would like to recite?
Yeah, we got some texts. We got a text from... This might be from Neurological Cindy, but she said... Or no, not... Who was this from? I don't know, guys. I don't know who else. Oh, yeah, this is Neurological Cindy. She says, I love that the best editor ever, Jammy, ? No, his name is Guy. Jammy's another guy, but that's kind of impressive that she remembers Jammy.
That is good.
Is texting about the subject. Met Brooke Dubman at a fundraiser and told him his advertising dollars are well spent on TCS and that we are planning to go to Carol House.
Cindy is she'll let our advertisers know, or people we talk about know that, like, we've talked about them.
She's a good hang, too. She's come to some donut stuff. And, Neurological Cindy's one of the good ones for sure. Only real friend I ever had, Jake, texted in, said, just want to say congrats to Nikki about the streaming record that she broke for HBO, which is really cool.
It's huge.
It's huge. Huge.
It's so big.
It's such a big deal. I'm getting texts from all over the place about that. People that didn't even know that the special
This
existed.
isn't some small potatoes streaming service.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's not like, oh, she broke records for, give me one.
TV, because it's not TV.
Roku.
Oh, yeah.
It's HBO.
It's HBO.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Tubi.
Right, yeah.
Tubi.
I think Haley has the most watched special on TV.
That hit me right.
What's the name of your special again? Is it Crime? It's Crime Dog.
Crime Dog, yeah.
Or is it Head on a Swivel? We were talking about the Arch logo earlier. Oh my God, I never noticed the R was backwards.
Wow.
Thanks, Chris.
Great.
Man, thank God.
Way to point it out.
Yeah.
Even more.
Yeah, if people haven't studied the Arch logo,
Don't.
Please go.
Just don't. Don't.
Check it out and see how you feel about it.
Is Return of the Crime Dog going to be on...
Return of the Crime Dog.
Yeah, it comes
new
out
one?
in July.
And that's on...
On Tubi, yeah.
Quibi? Oh, it's on Tubi as well.
And then,
But
do you
ain't
have
broke.
do you have plans for Revenge of the Crime Dog?
Yeah, we're in the talks of it right now.
Okay, good.
We're working on the script.
You got a 3 special deal, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm rolling in it.
You're rolling in something. Yeah.
Carrie Schultz said Shiny was amazing in Moana. The best lyrics. It's a good one. If you're a Moana guy, you
Well,
like
if
Shiny.
if it's Flight of the Conchords guy,
He's great.
is
Delivers.
it both of them Brett?
Oh, he's
Brit,
great.
Brit and
No, it's just Jermaine.
Jermaine?
Yeah. Oh my God, Elaine said the Paris Hilton song was
Stars. Something with stars.
Stars Go Blind.
Yes.
And it's embarrassing. And as embarrassing as this is to admit, I liked it. It's a little catchy song. I promise I won't request it for the Great Taste Gang Song of the Day. Wouldn't do that to Courtney.
Yeah, let's kick this Friday off right, people. It sounds like it's a 90s weekend, so.
Maybe some Madonna. We talked about her a lot.
Oh, yeah. Something good.
Heather Hates Waiting said, did Tim have a good breakfast this morning? He's on fire.
Oh,
He did. He had quite a burrito.
I had a burrito and a cupcake.
2 cupcakes.
I had one. What are you talking about?
I saw you with 2.
I promise you I only had one.
Did you have 2 cupcakes?
I had one.
And a burrito?
What are you talking
I
about?
thought I saw 2.
Explain.
I don't know.
I had one cupcake.
She knows in her heart that it was 2.
He said he was doing it because the cupcake, the box was not allowing the refrigerator to close, so he needed to take the final cupcakes out in order to close the refrigerator and throw away the box.
That is true. And I ate a cupcake and one fell out, so I ate it. But one.
All right.
I only had one.
Sorry.
And a burrito. And I started my day with some gourmet fig Newtons. So yeah, I'd say I had a pretty good breakfast.
I'll say.
Well, people thought we had
We ate like a full day meal.
a pretty good week. Neurological Cindy said, "Thanks for the great week. Wishing you all the delightful weekends."
Wishing you the same, Cindy.
Initialing, this is from the other day. I think it's from Bana. She said initialing is still a thing on checks.
Okay, good. I was waiting for somebody to verify that.
Bank fraud is astronomical and check altering is unbelievable.
That's probably why they
hundreds of millions of dollars annually.
It's probably why they stopped the payment on that.
But what could have been going on?
But they if he would have initialed it, you would have been fine.
I know.
That's what she's saying.
I would be shocked.
Let's try it with the new one.
I'm just going to ask some bankers.
Well, she's a banker.
She's a banker, dog. A few other songs that people texted in that should be on that list of anthems. Blur song number 2.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
100%. That's a great one. And Crazy Train.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Train's a great one. And then this is probably my favorite text of the day. It's a life goal of mine to meet Courtney. And I'm also scared she will walk away mid-conversation and I'll realize how boring I am.
How will you know? It's that at the end or how do you know?
Well, I don't think if Courtney walks away, it's not because you're boring.
Our time is complete.
The time is complete.
Yes, we've spent plenty of time. Nick says I spend too much time. So I've been better about, because I feel bad. I don't want to walk away and them go, well, she was a real B.
No one.
Sometimes they might. I'm not always in a great mood.
Did it make you feel bad when Chris Kerber was talking about how Berube always had time for people?
No.
You don't want to be like Berube.
I love him.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with not being the same as Berube.
Okay. It stinks that he's gone, but there's something about the fact that we'll never not like him. You know, it's not like
it's party town.
It's Friday.
It's not like he had 10 seasons with the Blues after winning the Stanley Cup where we were like, all right, we got to move on. Like they got rid of him, and now we're just going to love him forever.
He'll be a legend for the rest of his life in St. Louis, and be welcomed back, and people will be thrilled.
And I think if St. Louis will all be, if the Blues are out of it, everybody will root for Toronto because they're rooting for Berube.
Yeah. Legend. He'll be a legend.
Such a legend. Yeah. Thanks to everybody who texted in today on the window.
As the Flintstones say, he'll go down in history.
I think that's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah, the Flintstones.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's a page right out of history.
That's it. That's what I meant. I knew there was a history part.
Yeah, there's history.
Courtesy of Fred's 2 Feet.
Yeah.
Did you know that was a line?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's a line?
Uh-huh. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Animally from the town of Bedrock. They're straight out of history. Let's go
to a place down the street
with the courtesy of Fred's 2 Feet.
Oh, because
yes, with the Flintstones. Have a I'm sorry. GTG song of the day. Let's get those requests in. It is.
People are lighting it up with the Flintstones theme song. Flintstones meet the Flintstones. They're a modern Stone Age family from the town of Bedrock. They're a page right out of history. Let's ride with the family down the street through the courtesy of Fred's 2 Feet. When you're with the Flintstones,
have a yabba dabba good time, a dabba do time. We'll have a gay old time.
And then it repeats.
So let's do it again.
Someday, maybe Fred will win the fight. Then the cat will stay out for the night.
Oh, yeah. That was at the end.
Just like we have in modern times.
Remember the animals are outside at the end?
Right,
yes. Dino.
And they try to get back in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Down in history.
Page right out of history.
All right, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, we got it.
That's it for us. Oh, let's get out of here.
It's the Courtney Show.
The Courtney Show.
That's it for us. A lot of stuff on the blog today. If you are excited about the Umbrella Academy's final season, I put the trailer up. Also put the trailer up for the movies that are out this weekend, like that summer camp. I'm a sucker for a Diane Keaton movie.
Sure.
I really am. I don't... If she's in it,
she delivers.
I'll probably watch, but that looks kind of cute. It's in theaters this weekend. The movie Ezra, the trailer for that is up. Oh, they put Millie Bobby Brown does this whole skincare thing. I think she has a skincare line as well, but she's got this beauty routine video that she put up, and you can see her wedding ring. If you're a wedding ring, like I need to see their wedding ring. I always forget to ask people, like when they get engaged. Ooh, let me see your ring. I forget.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's not part of my... It's just not something that I remember asking. You can see that TikToker that had no idea she was interviewing Baz Luhrmann. David Lee Roth. Anybody watch the David Lee Roth? All right, you got to watch it. It's just him dancing in a video, but it'll bring you some joy today. I know that he's been a little all over the place, but he just looks like he is having so much fun. He's just out there dancing. I don't even know what it's for. I think he's just like,
oh, man.
I mean,
he can still move.
He really can. Although, remember when I told you I saw there, when he came back with Van Halen, he had like a board he was sliding on? Like,
what?
Yeah. He had a sliding board. But because I don't think he can move as well. Like he wanted to be able to move. He looks great.
Still move. These guys can still move.
I mean, he's really spinning.
What is he, 60?
He's older than 60, man. Yeah, 1984, he was an adult.
Yeah.
Let's look up how... I say
he's... yeah, you're right.
I think he's like 70.
No.
You don't think?
I don't think he's hit 70 yet.
You don't. David Lee Roth is 69. He'll be 70 this year.
Wow.
That is crazy. He's older than our parents.
Yes.
Like, they were the biggest band in the world.
He's older than your parents?
David Lee Roth, yeah.
My parents are older than your guys' parents.
Because you're so young.
So young.
Or my parents are just really old.
No, she's saying that her parents are older than your parents, and she's 24.
Well, I know, but that's the reason she's saying that's so exceptional is because she's so much younger than us.
I mean, she really is pretty young.
Yeah, she is. What are you again?
Her
24.
Her voice isn't very youthful.
She's very...
It's been through some things.
So how old is your... how much older is your dad than you?
He's in his late 60s, but my mom is almost 71.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a lady.
She's great. She's going to kill me.
Oh, yeah, for
I said
talking
it
about
on air.
Yeah, you're toast.
It's all right. I'm an old dad.
Yeah.
Old parents are great.
Yeah, I mean,
thank you, Haley.
You're welcome.
Did they give you the nickname Crime Dog? Or who? Yeah. Is that from them?
Her dad wanted to call her officially Crime Dog.
Yeah, but Mom was like, we have to call her Haley because we've got family
so
stuff.
They said okay, and
that's
then
actually my middle name. Yeah.
Haley's your middle name.
No, Crime Dog.
Oh, Crime Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I also wanted to mention...
How many siblings do you have?
3.
And 3 of them are named... It's Fran, Nan...
Maxwell.
Sheffield.
Maxwell and Sheffield.
Okay.
Pee Wee Herman's house is for sale. And you can see, if you're curious, if you like to look at famous people's homes, you can see his house. And then that...
Is Cherry included, or...?
And that Nathaniel Rateliff video that they shot in Belleville, Heartless. By the way, he's coming to Chaffetz. It was
Is he
just
from
announced.
Belleville? Is that the deal?
Well, he's from Wine Herman.
Oh, okay.
He's from Herman.
All right.
So no, he's not, but you can see the video online. All of that is at 1065thearch.com. Take it away, Tim.
1065thearch.com. Also,
great job, you guys, all week.
Fun week, everybody.
Real good work.
We had a good time. We'll see you back here
Take
on
a
Monday
breather.
with just us. Brando, we think maybe back Tuesday. Nobody knows. Great Taste Gang Song of the Day. You can request it at 1065thearch.com. We talked a lot of Madonna today. Our buddy Chris Ritter requested this. Christy Cantrell requested this. It is Madonna with
La Isla
Bonita. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. We hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you back here next week. Thanks for listening.
Oh, hey. Man, that was fun, wasn't it? Why don't we meet up later and I'll make you a sandwich at Salt and Smoke. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Tickles. Bye.